If you think your crazy work schedule makes it impossible to see results in the gym with your fitness and your health, I'm going to show you in this video how having an irregular schedule and breaking down some simple tactics can maximize the time that you do have. What's up, guys? I'm Kevin Andres, owner of K-Square Fitness, where I help busy dads lose weight and maximize the time that they do have so they can get back their energy, so they can have energy for their kids, get their confidence back, get strong, and do all the things they want to get back to doing. So let's get into it, guys. We're going to talk about workouts, we're going to talk about nutrition, sleep, and how I don't want you to overthink things, but rather adapt. What you do for a living is your job. Your work schedule is going to continue to change, and we need to own that, and we need to come up with a plan and how to strategize, because that's your current situation. You're not watching this video if you're someone who wants to see results and wants to get better, but you're stuck. If you're tired of feeling stuck, we need to come up with some strategies. And there's two ways that you can lose weight, right? It's about increasing your activity level or decreasing the amount of calories that you eat. Increasing activity, decreasing nutrition. I know that sounds simple, but that's not working right now, which is why you're watching this video. So when it comes to your workouts, you're probably not as consistent as you want to be because you don't have the time and your schedule's always changing. Some days you might be able to go to the gym for 45 minutes to an hour on your off days. Sometimes you might only have 30 minutes. Sometimes you only have 15 minutes. But the problem is, guys, you don't know what to do, so you're guessing and you're doing random workouts and you have no plan. When you have an irregular schedule, we need to have a plan to follow and take as much guesswork out as possible. That way, when you do have time, you don't have to think about what you're doing. You show up, I've got 15 minutes, this is what I'm doing. I've got 30 minutes, this is what I'm doing. I've got 45 minutes, this is what I'm doing. So following a workout, or better yet, a program that allows you to give the freedom to, on the days you're off, the days you got to take the kids to school, the days where you don't have any time, you're able to have some freedom on what to do that's going to meet you with your lifestyle, because you know that doing something is a lot better than doing nothing. Having that all or nothing mentality is where a lot of people go wrong. You miss one workout, you end up missing a week, a month goes by, and it's this continuous cycle versus doing less, but doing it more consistently. Having workouts that will be tailored to your current life is going to help you out. When it comes to your nutrition, guys, we can't continue to rely on the fast food grab and goes. Now, although you don't have a lot of time, these things make sense because you don't have a lot of time. But if you reverse engineer that, what you're actually doing is you're paying because I don't have the time, so I need to just pick up a meal. But if we think backwards and we plan a little bit, what can you do? We can prepare a meal for ourselves, just like with the workouts. If you don't know what to prepare that's aligned with your goals, you end up in the same situation where you're stuck and you do nothing. So knowing what to prepare is something that you need to have, or you just need to buy pre-made meals. So if you meal prep or if you buy pre-made meals, that's going to put you in a better position versus sliding through Wendy's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Arby's, all of these different places that isn't helping you with your goals. So simplify it, prepare your meals or buy pre-made meals that are focused on protein and vegetables, whole foods, so you can have your nutrition be aligned with it instead of grabbing food to go and then you feeling like crap and then you have poor energy and leading and bleeding into this same cycle. Now, when you work a ton of hours and you have an irregular schedule, your sleep and your stress levels are typically pretty high. So we want to focus on what we can do because of the things that we can control. So we want to focus on prioritizing sleep, and when you do that, setting yourself up for success as much as possible. Things like making your house cold, blackout curtains, taking some naps, eliminating screens. And I'll put some more details in the low because sleep can be a little bit more complex. But what I want you to take away with sleep and stress is when you are having a difficult time and you're not able to go directly to sleep, we want to shift our mind into doing something relaxing that takes our mind at rest. So think about something like reading is relaxing, maybe even boring, but it eliminates your thoughts of running, or doing some type of yoga or stretching. Just 10 minutes of doing something active that doesn't require too much energy and attention, like listening to music, reading a book, or stretching, can help calm your mind because you're focused on something that's not really mentally engaging. And the last thing I want to bring up is to not overthink and to adapt. When we're talking about losing weight and wanting to build muscle, we talked about workouts, how we got to have a plan that fits you and your current lifestyle. We talked about nutrition. We talked about sleep and stress. Do not overthink the process. Simplify it. We want to strength train. We want to eat more whole foods. We want to walk more. And you got to find pockets in your life where you can do this. If you're totally guessing and you're not making any time for all of this stuff, you need to do these things. You need to follow a plan. You need to get some support and take the guesswork off of what you're doing so you can just show up and do it. Because if what you've been doing isn't working and you're looking for some magical fix or some magical pill that tells you what to do, it just doesn't exist. The truth is we need to do things more consistently with the time that you do have available, with the resources, with your nutrition that you do have available. And if you want help with that, I can help you out because I work with busy dads who are shift workers and have always always changing schedules and revolving doors, and they have to pick up the kids and they got to be here and there, this, that, and the other. But the reality is, if we just keep looking at this board as I got too much to do, you end up doing absolutely nothing. You're in the same stuck position. If you want some help on how to structure your workouts, your nutrition, manage your sleep and your schedule, book a call with me down below and I'll help walk you through that process of what I've done with other guys.